I heard you're trying to learn Chinese.
Yeah, I took some Spanish lessons in high school, so I think it's going to be the same.
No, man, that's like apples and oranges.
Say what?
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Free Talk, Say What. In this show, we take one expression every week and we explain it. I divide the sentence into the individual words, I explain those words to you, and then we check the complete meaning of the expression. The expression of today is special because we have a surprise for you at the end that is related to this expression. So let's start. The expression of today is not really an expression, it's just two words. And the expression is apples and oranges. Apples and oranges. So these two things, apples and oranges, are fruits. So let's check the first one. Let's check apples. What is an apple? Well, this is an apple. This. So how can we describe this fruit? What's the color of this fruit? This one in particular is green, but we have also yellow apples or red apples. What is the shape of this fruit? Is it round? Is it like a circle? Well, kind of, but not completely. It has a peculiar shape. And what about the size? Is it big? Is it small? Is it tiny? No, it's like regular. It's not very big, but it's not very small. So this is an apple. When you bite this apple, like when you bite it, it's kind of crunchy. So you listen, and it's juicy too. So this is an apple. Also, the consistency of this apple, of this fruit, is hard. It's not very soft, so it's hard. This is an apple. Now, what are oranges? Well, this is an orange. This, yeah. So let's try to describe this fruit. First, what is the shape of this fruit? Usually, I'm going to get rid of the apple now. So usually, this fruit is round. It's like a circle. This one in particular is kind of, I don't know, it's strange, its shape, but it's usually round. And what is the color of the orange? Well, of course, the color of the orange is orange. Sometimes you can find green oranges, but usually they are orange. Now, what is the consistency of this fruit? It's usually very soft. So it's not really hard, it's soft. And it has a peel. So this orange thing here, you cannot eat this thing. So you need to remove the peel from the orange. You need to peel it off and then you eat what is inside. So this is an orange. Now let's go back to the apple again. Now these things here are apples and oranges. So can you confuse these two fruits? If I ask you, what is the apple? What is the orange? Do you think you can make a mistake? No, because these two fruits are very different from each other. They are different in color, they are different in size, they are different in shape, and they are different in the flavor. The taste is different. So these things, the two are fruits, but the two are very different. And that is exactly the meaning of this expression. Apple off, orange off. When you say that something, a situation, is apples and oranges, what you mean is that these two things are not the same. Maybe they have some similar characteristics, but they are usually different in some respects. So to better illustrate this expression, let's check the example from the beginning. In the conversation in the beginning, one man asks the other. So, well, he says, I heard that you are trying to learn Chinese. You're trying to learn the Chinese language. And the other guy says, yeah, I took some Spanish lessons in high school, so I think it's going to be the same. And the other person responds, no, it is not going to be the same. Because even though Spanish and Chinese are languages, they are very different languages. They have very few similarities. The way you write words in Spanish, the way you make verbs in Spanish, the way you pronounce sounds in Spanish and in Chinese is very different. So the two are languages, yeah, but they are very different from one another. Now, another example on when you can say that something is apples and oranges. Maybe you have a friend, and this friend plays the piano, but his instruction in the piano is classical. So he learned how to play Beethoven or Mozart. So he plays classical music in the piano. And then you say to him, oh, so I know you play the piano. So I'm sure you can play jazz. So in that case, no, that is an apples and oranges situation. Because playing the piano and playing classical music in the piano and playing jazz in the piano is completely different. It is, you are playing the same instrument, but the music is completely different. And that is apples and oranges. It's two different things. Okay? So that is the meaning of this expression of today, apples and oranges. What you can say is, well, no, that is apples and oranges. Or no, that is like apples and oranges. Or no, that is like an apples and oranges situation. When you say this, you are making clear that there are differences between the two things you are comparing. Okay? So now we check what is the meaning of the expression and in what situations you can use it. Now, for the last part of this video, I will tell you why I decided to explain this expression to you. Now, as you know, I am Mexican, so my native language is Spanish. English is my second language. And for us, for people who speak Spanish, sometimes English can be confusing because in Spanish we use one word to mean different things. But in English, you have 2 or 3 or more words to express the same thing. So that is something that sometimes it's strange for us because you say, no, in Spanish is the same word, but that's apples and oranges. Those are different words for the same thing. And here at Free Talk, we are going to make a new series of videos. So today is Thursday the 31st. That means tomorrow, Friday, we are starting a new year. And to celebrate that, our way to celebrate that is to make a new series of videos, to make more videos for you. And this new series of videos is going to be called Apples and Oranges. Why? Because we are going to take those words that have different meanings in Spanish and in English, and we are going to explain the differences of those words. But these videos are going to be a little different because I am not going to be in those videos. In Say What, it's me here in front of the camera and talking to you. In Apples and Oranges, it's going to be a little different. So these videos are going to be first on Facebook. So the videos are going to be appearing on Facebook some days of the week, and then at the end of the month we are going to put those videos here on YouTube. So if you want to watch the videos the minute they come out, make sure you follow us on Facebook, and I would love to know what do you think of those videos. If you think those videos are helpful, if you think those videos can help you understand the difference between those two words. So that is going to be the end of this episode of Say What, and I will give you just a taste of what you are going to see on Apples and Oranges. I love her. I broke up with Sarah. Best friends forever. I'm not gonna make it. I'm too busy. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, remember to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and keep it simple. See you then.